Yo, what is good, YouTube? Magdubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some breaking news coming out of Atlanta. The Falcons are signing safety from the XFL, Lucas Dennis, to their team as a camp body and potentially a guy who can make the roster or practice squad going forward. But before we get to the video, before I tell you guys what Lucas Dennis brings to the team, make sure you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the NFL offseason, which includes the rest of free agency, any of these little camp signings. I got you guys covered. We're also going to be covering, mini camp, training camp, preseason, regular season. I got you guys covered. This is the place to be. So join the family, turn on post notifications. But let's get to the video. So Lucas Dennis is a guy who really had a good college career at Boston College from 2016 to 2018. He was a solid player. Now in 2017 for BC, he had 83 tackles, 46 of those were solo. He also had 1 forced fumble and 7 interceptions. Now in 2018, he kind of fell off a little bit. He had kind of a bad year, had 49 tackles, 31 of those were solo, had 1 forced fumble and 1 interception, as well as 1 touchdown. But don't forget that 2017 year, 7 interceptions. He then went on to sign as undrafted free agent, I think with the Buccaneers, didn't really make anything out of it, didn't make a name for himself, and then he decided to go to the XFL, signing with the St. Louis Battlehawks. Now, over this year in 2023, he was pretty damn good. He was the star for the Battlehawks. He had 2 interceptions for 50 yards. He also brought in a total of 26.5 tackles, 16 solos. He had 2 tackles for a loss, and he also had 5 pass breakups as well as a QB hit. So listen, I don't think he's going to come in here and be a day one starter or a big impactful player from the jump. This is it's a camp body. He's going to be a camp body, but that does not eliminate the fact that he can make a name for himself and he can be a big-time player going forward. Just because he was an undrafted free agent and was in the XFL, that means nothing. That only means that the Falcons loved what he did in the XFL and said, you know what, let's give this guy a shot. So just because he's a guy who went undrafted, don't let that make you think that he can't do anything, he can't be anything, he can't develop into a good player. This guy has shown potential to be a good-time player. And when you look at this roster here of the Falcons, you got A.J. Terrell, you got Jeff Okudah, you got Mike Hughes, Jesse Bates, Richie Grant, DeMarco Hellams, Trey Flowers, Clark Phillips III. I mean, there's a lot of guys here who are good, solid players, but that's good because they can help mold him to be a solid player in the NFL. So I really do like this signing here for the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said, it's not the biggest signing in the world. Don't see this as a day one starter. Don't see this as, a guy who's going to be on the field 80% of the time. He might not. He might not even make the team. But if he does, I think this is going to be a great signing here. Low risk, high reward. Don't freak out. It's not the biggest signing in the world. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.